Hi, this is Jolly, your host for Aaj Ka Duniya. Aaj Ka Duniya translated into English would mean today's world. So, what we'll cover in this video blog is all about contemporary subjects, contemporary us, me, and the people around whom we deal with. What we'll cover is how do we manage various milestones of our lives, how do we face various crossroads of our life, and how do we meet our own personal aspirations along with those of others for whom we are responsible. So, it will primarily be a two-part video blog. The first part will be about certain issues that we face in our daily lives. We will bring you various research information and how things are evolving and how people are working on them. That's the one aspect. The other part will be on answering your questions. So I expect a whole lot of people to ask me questions. They will all be unprejudiced, without any bias, and very honestly spoken, so that you get to understand the real depth of the problem, analyze for yourself what I am saying, and make your own answers. That means I will guide you in answering those questions yourself. I will bring to focus what are the competing forces in play and how do you need to interact with those competing forces so that you are able to come to an amicable and workable solution. Please note, I will never recommend any compromise that you will regret. I will never recommend anything that will let you down as an individual. So while you hold your head high, while you stick around to your principles, there are various things that we can do. There are various ways we can handle a situation, and that is what I am going to recommend on various subjects. Each subject I will advertise for almost a month for people to write me questions. So even if they there aren't covered any of those, please write to me. I will either introduce that subject in part of my this video blog, and of course we will answer those questions which you want or you seek your answers. So this is primarily going to be a lifestyle and relationship matters we'll handle here. What I believe is that we as individuals have three key responsibilities. I put it as three because one is our spouse. How do we handle relationship with our better half? That's one important aspect, one of the most important aspect. The other is our boss. I think these are the two biggest aspects of our life which drives us. And two aspects which you can club together or you want to keep it separate, we can keep it separate also, are the kids and the elders in the family. In the Indian context, both are important to us, both look upon us for guidance and support. The elders have the experience, which we must respect. The kids look up at us for guiding them, to test our values, to implement those values that we believe in. So, Aaj Ka Duniya, or in English it would mean today's world, we will deal with such contemporary subjects which will not only make it entertaining, we'll bring in an element of fun an element of satire, and of course, we'll talk about a whole lot of reality aspects. Please write to us Aaj Ka Duniya at gmail.com, and I'll be able to put your questions in context in one of the video blogs that we will cover. This has been initially designed for a 13 episode, but we might expand and make it n number more. If we have a need of bringing in some more episodes, we'll bring in it as a bonus episode for you to listen to and see how to solve some of the aspects or solve some of the challenges which might come up. I foresee a whole lot of challenges coming up post corona pandemic, when life and livelihood will continue to be scarce. Financially, we will be weak, and there are a lot of people jobless moving on the streets, and we would need ways and means of handling situations so that we don't become jobless. That is covered more in my podcast, and how do we survive life. We are not going to talk about those here. Here we're going to go into very deep aspects of human relationship and how do we handle human relationships. Here we're going to talk deeply about how do we handle those three or four pillars that we have: our spouse, our boss, our kids, and our elders who are staying with us. And even if they're not staying with us, how do we take care of them remotely so that they feel safe and secured? What you must understand is participation in this is extremely important. So if you want to know or want to share something of value, you're most welcome. Please write to us at Aaj Ka Duniya, AAJKADUNIYA at gmail.com. I'll be happy to I'll be happy to include your name in that, and your questions and your suggestions in them. Of course, your names and addresses will all be changed. Your complete confidentiality will be maintained. Nothing will be shared, and I will personally handle all those questions. And if we give it to your questions to our guest, they will also be given the changed name and changed location. So your name and your location will be completely confidential, and I will ensure that nobody has access to them, not even my partners or my co-workers or anybody. They will only be handling the question part of it. All other part of your email will be completely deleted, and we have a huge practice of that in our life because I've been handling relationship matters for long, from Manthan Mind Care, my others resources that we help people with. So thank you so much for listening to me. Please subscribe to our channel. Please listen to us. Please subscribe to our video blog. You will get real meaty material out there, and I hope you will become our our partner in this journey for long. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Stay safe.